tell you who Chelsea could do with. We're not going to sign him because he's too old, but do you know who we honestly could do with? Ivan Toney.
Do you think this period of inactivity, obviously not been able to play for a while?
I think he's done his rep the world of good.
Yeah, he gets better and better.
He gets better and better.
This idea of what he can provide you.
Everyone is now going, Ivan Toney would sort this team out. You talk about Arsenal, Ivan Toney sort this team out. Chelsea, Ivan Toney sort this team out.
Also, he's not been, like if you have an injury for 6 months, if you're just out for 6 months, but you're still being fit and you're still...
Basically,
you can still go in Power League with the lads and stuff.
Everything wrong with Tottenham is solved by Ivan Toney, according to the parable at the moment. Everything wrong with Chelsea is solved by Ivan Toney.
No, those are teams with Richarlison and Nico Jackson. It makes sense.
Arsenal though.
Could be anyone.
Arsenal people keep talking
Gabriel
about.
Jesus missed a lot of chances.
Arsenal, yeah. He scored 2 this season, hasn't he? 2 or 3.
It's weird as well because remember when
He's making
Arsenal
it really hard for
signed
me to argue for him.
Jesus, I think, is it me and you who were on the overlap? I think all of us might have been on the overlap, saying like, hold on, Man City got rid of him because he wasn't the number 9. So how is he now the number 9?
Buvey said this to me. I had a very good but impassioned argument with Buvey about Gabriel Jesus, where I said he is the guy. And Buvey basically when he wasn't. You remember at the beginning of the club, in fact.
He'll never be that
One
guy.
of the first videos of the club was me and you arguing about Gabriel Jesus.
Is there a
Gabriel
world where
Jesus
Ivan
is
Toney-
half making it difficult for me to argue that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
But I think there's a front 3 of Saka, Jesus, and Ivan Toney. That would be dangerous. I'm not saying Martinelli doesn't start as rotation, but a bit like Trossard comes in and out. I think a front 3 of Jesus maybe cutting in from the left. He's done that this season, done that last season. Ivan Toney down the middle makes a massive difference for Arsenal. I still worry about their front. Salah's ruthless, Haaland's ruthless, Harry Kane was ruthless for Spurs. I don't think Arsenal have got a ruthless player in that front 3. I think Saka's a world-class forward.
No, he's not
a killer.
Finisher. No.
He's not a killer. They need a killer up front. Ivan Toney is that.
Okay, the question I would ask you, and because I think they're going to win the league still, I would profess that you don't need a killer if you have 4 hitmen.
This is a clip from the club brought to you by Super 6. Do you want the chance to win £1 million? All you have to do is type in 6 scorelines for the match round. As we approach Christmas, you could be a millionaire. All you have to do is download Super 6, join our mini league, it's Club 23 on the app, and you could be a millionaire, all from the comfort of your home. Well, one of the hitmen we just talked about has got 2 goals. One of the other hitmen's championship in Eddie Nketiah.
One of the other hitmen
Trossard's
could
not a
hit a
hitman.
banjo.
He's not.
No,
a
hang
hitman.
on.
Saka's
Sorry, you're talking about players that I
Saka's
don't.
not a
I'm not.
hitman.
Wait, I'm not referring to these as hitmen.
Saka's not a hitman.
You just said 5 hitmen.
No,
He's a good
but
winger.
you're talking about.
You said
Sorry,
hitman.
you brought up Nketiah, who wasn't on my list. My list.
right, okay.
My list of. I appreciate they're not killers, but I think that they can contribute.
They
to
can
a
be
kill.
match winners.
They can contribute.
They're
to
not
a kill.
Mane, Firmino, Salah.
Agreed, but they are Martinelli plus Saka. Let me just do this right.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Martinelli plus Saka plus Odegaard plus Jesus equals a title.
Not plus Jesus.
Not plus Odegaard.
Plus Toney.
No, plus
Possibly.
No,
Odegaard
Toney.
goes missing in big games.
I don't think Jesus is the guy. I think Martinelli and Saka make so many chances for him, and he balloons so many of them a lot of the time. Like Saka and Martinelli's chance creations, very, very good for what they do.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And you even think, I know he eventually got a goal against Brighton, so it's kind of unfair to him. But there were chances when it was 0-0 getting cut back to him, and he's just blasting them over the bar and stuff. And you're like, a proper striker in those moments creates more.
Killer.
Takes more chances. And I think Ivan Toney could be that. Also, what Ivan Toney does for them is he brings Saka and Martinelli, probably gets them more goals.
Way more goals.
By bringing them into play a little bit more. As
He
well,
makes
holding the
Mbeumo a
ball up,
quality
making them
striker.
Come in narrow.
He makes Mbeumo look amazing when he's playing for Brentford.
Who do you think he'd be best? Who do you think he'd score more goals for?
Who?
definitely Arsenal.
Tony.
Like he's been linked with Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle.
He doesn't get a move to Chelsea. He's too old. It just doesn't happen. Sadly, it just doesn't.
But let's in this equation. Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle, the teams have been linked with, I think.
Spurs. Was that a
Tell
link?
you what, he didn't score a lot for Newcastle, you know. He didn't score a lot. The obvious answer is to go Arsenal, right? Because you go Saka, Martinelli, goals. But when you think about Newcastle, linking up with Gordon, linking up with Isak,
He's been up there
linking
before,
up with
though,
Joe
innit?
Linton.
That might be something.
Yeah, but that might do him. I don't
could
know
be
how
good
he
and
felt
bad.
about it. Yeah. I don't know if it's a good or bad feeling for him personally.
He'll want to go to Arsenal, 1,000,000%. I can feel it.
He said he liked Liverpool and Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Does he
in
get
that interview?
does he
I don't think Liverpool won him though. Genuinely, they got about 1 million forwards.
Liverpool can't buy. Well, I mean, they can, but someone has to leave.
They'd have to sell Nunes.
Darwin or something like that.
Nunes was terrible.
They need
He's
to get
United.
rid of Nunes, man.
Gakpo's not playing. Why is that happening? I don't get why. And Jota's there as well. If he went to Arsenal, start of a fresh season, he'd score 30 a season, all comp for Arsenal.
Who do you think he goes to? Or do you think he stays at Brentford?
I think he goes to Arsenal
Do you think he goes to someone in
in the
January?
summer. No.
in the summer. So in January he plays for Brentford.
No, but United should be looking as well.
But
United
where do you think he
United.
plays in January? Because he can play. Where do you think he plays in January?
Brentford.
Stays at Brentford for the rest of the season. Keeps him up, basically.
I think he plays for Brentford again, but leaves before the end of the window and goes to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I'd be disappointed to see him go to
I
Arsenal.
think they'll need him
But
because
I'm a
I think
big
they
fan
could
of
be
him.
in a relegation battle, Brentford.
Yeah,
I
I
one.
do as well.
And a bit like how they got Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
6 months and then he left. I think he'll
He may even go, look, I'll give you 6 months.
Yeah.
Because you've stuck by me in this time.
He needs to.
You know.
They gave him everything in the Championship. They gave him everything. They promised him you'd be a Premier League player if you stay with us for a season.
How much do you think he's worth? Because Brentford won't get what he's worth, will they?
50?
Well, Hoyland went for 70.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Also, Man United aren't buying him. That usually adds 20 million.
Yeah, that's true. 60.
60 million.
Yes.
60 million. So if he goes to Tottenham, do you think they change? Do you think they elevate from being sort of same old Tottenham to something more significant?
Well, Son plays on the left, Kulusevski off the right, and then him down the middle. Wow.
Is it wow or is it
Yeah.
Tottenham? We've seen it all before.
No, it's yeah, it might lead to bottling, but they play beautiful football. They play amazing. Maddison behind that. Oh, dreamland.